I'm currently reading far too many books at the one time, and by that I mean I've started 5 books anytime within the last 18 months, longer I think, and I ain't reading them, and it's stressing me out, and I'm at that point where I need to finish a book to be able to read a book. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, but when I have so many books on the go and I'm in a bit of a slump, I just start reading and then I'm like, but all these books that I haven't read, and so I just don't read anything. So I need to fucking finish a book or 5 and then just like start over, and then I can like enjoy my reading. I am enjoying my reading somewhat, but you know what I mean, like if I start with a fresh slate I can start reading something, and then if I get into my reading I can have multiple books on the go. It's just, I've just overwhelmed myself, and it's been so long that it's just embarrassing that I haven't finished some of these. So we're gonna get to it. I have already filmed this like intro clip because this is going to be a little vlog style video, I hope. Well, it will be, and by that I mean it just means I am not setting up my tripod or my light, which you can probably tell I haven't done today. I can just film from my bed or in the dark. I just do what I want. I actually had planned to start filming this vlog yesterday because I was out yesterday. I did start, actually, I did, that's a lie. I went to the library and I took a couple clips of going to the library, and then just so many different things happened. I unfortunately had to have a rat put to sleep, and he also needed a post-mortem to find out why he had been so unwell. So, you know, that was fun. Then I went into town for the Fringe. I bumped into my cousin, who I haven't really seen much over the last few years. I was standing waiting for my mum to come back with some food, and then Magical Bones, who's a magician that I really like and I go and see every Fringe, he just appeared behind me, and I ended up chatting to him for like 45 minutes. My mum did come back with the food during that time, and Bones also went and got food because he was with this 15-year-old local magician, so like he was showing me some of his tricks that he like just learned and stuff, and it was just really nice just standing in the middle of George Square during the Fringe just chatting away. Then we went to see Colin Cloud, who, if you don't know, I love Colin Cloud. He actually drew my Cloud tattoo. I'm pretty sure this was 2019 I got this, because it was 4 years ago today. Why am I shouting? It was 4 years ago today I got my Cloud tattoo. Anyway, I know I was filming back in 2019, and I know that there's definitely a vlog or 2 of me going to Colin Cloud's shows. There's definitely one where I'm on stage with Colin in the thumbnail, but love Colin Cloud. Saw him on Thursday. Had to go back because it was just amazing. It was the last show. He only done Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. He only done 5 shows. He's away back to Vegas now because he's got a Vegas residency, because, you know, as you do. But it was really great because after the show I was standing, the venue is like a big circle and there's not like a specific entrance people use. You can come and go a million different ways. So my mum had gone round where like the taxis are, and I was just standing around near the front of the venue. And these 2 older guys and this older woman, I'd say the guys, one of them was maybe 60s, maybe younger, I can't tell. But the woman was definitely older, I would say probably 70s or 80s. And then one of the guys, I don't know if it was like her and her sons, or her and her husband and son, or if the guys were, I don't know. I just know there was these 3 people that were together, and we were chatting away about Colin and whether he'll come out and talking about the show. And then my mum phoned me and I answered, and it wasn't her, it was Colin telling me to get my ass round to the other door. So we all went round, we all went to say hi to him. It was really nice because I've not seen him in 4 years. Like, I've seen him on like Zoom shows and stuff, but it was really nice to just kind of say hi and bye, because obviously he's got to get up, he's on a plane now. And yeah, went home. And I was very tired. So anyway, we're gonna start this vlog today. I don't know if this vlog is going to be a weekly vlog, or if it's going to be like a themed vlog that lasts as long as it takes me to do what I want to do. So the gist of it is I want to finish all the fucking books that I've started. Actually, no I don't, because one of the books that I have started is The Brides of Madripoor by Gregory Maguire. This is the first book in his spin-off series from Wicked. If you don't want spoilers, close your ears for a second. This book follows Rain, who is Elphaba's daughter, so, you know, I was very intrigued. But I started reading this January 2022. So, it's been over a year and a half, and I am only 24% in, according to Goodreads. The reason we will not be finishing this is, one, Gregory Maguire has a very unique writing style compared to what I read. I'm not saying he's the only one who writes like that, but he's the only one who writes like that I read from. It takes a lot of brain power. For me, I'm very tired. I don't have the capacity to engage with it. And two, I've lost the book. So I don't know where it is. It used to sit, if I'm reading a book, it sits on my bed. Like, I sleep with the book in the bed beside me or on my windowsill. It's not on the windowsill, it's not on the bed. The bed has obviously been changed. The sheets have been changed many a time in the last like 18 months or more. It's not there. I thought maybe it fell down the side of the bed, but down the side of the bed is just fucking every teddy bear and stuffed animal and whatever that I own. And I had pulled all of those out the other day. No book. So it might be under my bed. Maybe I put it in my cupboard. I don't know where this book is, so I'm not digging it out. I'm not going hunt the book. We're just gonna ignore that that's on my currently reading. I could just DNF it for now, but like, because I do put soft DNFs back into want to read. I could just do that. Maybe I should do that. But anyway, whatever I do, that book is not being read this week. Or next week. Probably not this year, and that's okay. Moving on. I've lost my train of thought. I have lost my entire train of thought. So, we will not be reading Brides of Maricourt. So we have 4 books to finish, plus I Kissed Sarah Wheeler to start and finish, and then return to the library by September 11th. I'm sure you all know what this is about. I don't. Something about, I think someone kisses someone. And then the girl goes missing, but I don't think she goes like missing, like detective mystery missing. I think it's just like this girl fucks off and she's ghosted and wants to know why. I don't know. I feel like people have mixed opinions on this. I think the people that liked Red, White and Royal Blue didn't like this, but like, I don't know. All I know is I DNF'd Red, White and Royal Blue. However, I do think that was more out of a bitterness for feeling missold that book, because I was told by someone, I don't remember who, but some booktuber sold me that book as enemies to lovers, and basically like they hate each other for like the entire book and then finally get together. And I read it, well, I started reading it, and I feel like within the first fucking 10 pages they were giving each other blowjobs in a cupboard. Like, that's what I remember from it. Maybe that is completely incorrect, but that's what I remember. And I remember going, this isn't enemies to lovers, they're already hooking up. And I DNF'd it. So we're gonna give Casey McQuiston another chance, see how we get on. 3 weeks to read this, we can do it. What I'm worried about is finishing the books that I have been slogging through. I don't know about anyone else, but sometimes it's not the book, it's me. But because I've been slumpy when I read it, I then pick the book up and I get slumpy. And part of me thinks, maybe if I pick this up and finish it, finishing a book usually resets me. But my worry is that I start reading this in the hopes that that happens, and this book just ends up being one of the, oh, I'm in the middle of this one. And I can't just keep picking up books and then hoping to find one that will grab me. So we just gotta finish a fucking book. I think the book that I'm gonna prioritise finishing is on my Kindle, and it is Welcome to Camp Killer by Cynthia Murphy, because I've only got about 45 minutes left of this book because it is literally only about an hour long at my reading speed. I feel like it's reasonable to expect me to just sit and read for 45 minutes. I haven't read for more than about 5 minutes in forever, but if someone's doing reading sprints, maybe I could host reading sprints. Potential. I don't know. This should be the book that I should be able to finish, and hopefully the satisfaction of finishing a book will make me more willing to continue reading other things. Also on my Kindle is The Moon Represents My Heart by Pim Wangtachawat. I'm not 100% sure on that pronunciation. However, I have the audio of that book now, I'm sure, so I will listen to the pronunciation and correct myself if I need to. Pim is a friend of a friend, so when my friend was talking about this book, I was like, well, now I'm gonna read it. And I've started it, obviously. It's about some time travel. It's interesting so far. Like, I'm not really sure what's happening yet. Like, I know what's happening, but I don't know like where it's gonna go. I really like Pym's writing style, so it's different and like more kind of, it's quite obviously like adult fiction rather than like YA, which I do read some adult fiction, but not a lot because it uses more of my brain. But it's been very good so far, so I'm excited to finish that one. I'm listening to Les Miserables because apparently reading it once isn't enough. Now I also have to listen to it. So I've got about 4 hours left, which again, I don't think it's unreasonable to expect me to sit on my ass playing Animal Crossing or The Sims and listening to this for 4 hours. So, like, my phone screen time at the minute is like 10 hours a day, which to be fair is probably because I sit with it unlocked, not looking at it half the time, but I'm definitely on my phone way too much because I'm not fucking reading. So, I have the fucking time, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. And finally, I need to finish This Much Is True by Miriam Margolyes. I've been reading this since the start of the year. This was supposed to be like my first book of the year. It's not happened yet. However, Miriam is in Edinburgh. It is, I think it's October. I hope it's October because if it's September, I really gotta finish this. Okay, so it is the 7th of October that Miriam is in Edinburgh, and it's for her new book, Oh Miriam, and that comes out on the 14th of September. So I need to finish this, and then in about 3 weeks, pick up that book and read that before I see Miriam. So, I mean, I don't have to, but I would like to. So we're gonna finish this. I do read memoirs and autobiographies and things a bit slower. I don't know, maybe I'm tempted to pick up the audiobook for this. I've been going to for like, I literally was about maybe like 50 pages in and I was like, oh well, I pick up the audiobook, but I'd highlighted a few things, so I was like, no, I'm gonna keep reading it physically so I can highlight. I've not highlighted anything else since, not like because I've chosen not to, there just hasn't been anything I want to highlight. So, I don't know, we'll see what I do. But I don't think it's unreasonable to expect me to read 45 minutes of that ebook and finish it, 4 hours of Les Mis, and then if I finish Les Mis, then I can only do one audiobook at a time. So if I finish Les Mis, then I can start The Moon Represents My Heart on audiobook. That means I'll have a free ebook space, which is bad because I like to have something to read on my Kindle, but I guess I can just pick something else up because I have too many Kindle books. So I've got too many books physically and on Kindle and on Audible. Maybe I'll pick something up from my library's audiobook collection, but anyway, I think this week my priority is the ebook and getting a good chunk of this. But again, I don't know if I'm going to film for just 1 week or film for as long as it takes. I don't know, but I'm now losing my train of thought. I'm very tired. It's only fucking 12 o'clock. But I'm just going to shut up and I'll see you in the next clip. I know it looks like I haven't done anything since filming that clip because I'm in the same place in the same clothes on the same day. It's because I haven't. I filmed that clip and then I looked down on my floor and I saw this package that came earlier that I haven't opened yet, and I was like, oh, perfect, we can unbox this together. Although I'm sad because this is from Waypoint Books and I just had to cancel my subscription, which means this is going to be the last one of these I get for a while, and I'm not happy about it. But we have to make adult financial decisions, responsible adult financial decisions, and that meant no more Waypoint Books. So we're going to do this together. We're going to try, because these are always super glued shut. Ow. Oh my god. Genuinely, they've never been this hard to get into. I'm quite concerned actually that I am losing all of my strength in my wrists and my hands. Because yesterday, I couldn't unscrew something. And now I actually can't open this. Oh, there's tape. Hold on. Maybe if I take the tape off? No, the tape. Oh, wait, maybe it was. I actually thought I'd had my last one of these, but let's be honest, the money leaves my account and then the books eventually show up and I've got no concept of time. Like, sometimes these show up and I'm like, I've not paid for this. And it's like, you obviously have. Okay, They are wrapped in lovely tissue paper, as always. Which one do we want to look at first? You can kind of see through because it's tissue paper, so I'm trying not to look. Let's open the thin one first. Ooh, this is... Oh, of course, of course. The first book is Smuggler's Fox by Susanna Bailey. Hannah would do one of three things when it comes to my Waypoint subscription box. A fox book, a circus book, or something she just wants me to read. Or sometimes sci-fi. But foxes and circuses was like the main go-to because that's my vibe. Foxes, circuses, sci-fi. So this book is about Jonah. It's his job to look after little brother Rio, especially when Mam disappears. This time though, the social workers say she's not coming back. Oh. As Rio starts losing his sunshine colours, Jonah promises him that they'll always be together. But then Jonah is sent to live with foster carer Mimi in a town by the sea. Jonah hates the sea, bad things happen around it. When Mimi shares a secret treasure map with him, Jonah realises there might be a way to keep his promise to Rio, and with the help of a young fox and new friend Freddie, Jonah feels a little braver and a lot less alone. That sounds really cute. This one sounds really cute and it's nice and short. It's like maybe 250 pages or something? 240? Oh, fox facts. Wow. And my last one. This is just making me want to say fuck it and just start paying Hannah again because, oh, this is pretty. Look at the colours. Oh, that's so cute. The colours. I should show you. The Last Bear by Hannah Gold, illustrated by Levi Pinfold. I'm obsessed with this colour scheme. Oh, that's sad. There's no polar bears left on Bear Island. Why is there no polar bears? I could just read this out to you, but no. So basically, this girl becomes friends with a polar bear, because there is a polar bear. Oh, this is sweet. And also, this one does have short chapters and also illustrations, which we love to see. This is a really interesting shaped book. Like, it's sharp. That's cute. So yeah, foxes, animals, no circuses this time. But yes, they are very cute. So thank you very much, Hannah. I look forward to subscribing again. I'm gonna go get some food and I'll check in. I'll check in at some point. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows what I'm doing? Not me. Hello. That little card wasn't lying to you. It really is. The next day I slept in this because I was very tired. I also have this headband in because I was washing my face. I need to go and have a shower because my hair is a state, and I just was like, you know what, I'll just keep it in because it probably looks a lot better. Anyway, I just wanted to hop on very quickly and update on how my reading went yesterday because I'm pretty sure the last thing I filmed was tidying up my wrapped medication. Anyway, reading wise, I didn't read a lot, but I did read more than I thought I did when I actually thought about it, because I forgot that I picked up Miriam Margolyes and read maybe 5 or so pages. I've listened to about 10 minutes of Les Mis, and I think I read Camp Killer for about 10 minutes. I'm not going to go into detail on what the book's about because I haven't given you a synopsis on Camp Killer already, but I think when I finish it I'll probably just talk about it because I've only got like 15-20 minutes left. So rather than talking about what's happened now, I'll just talk about all of it because let's be honest, it's not going to take very long. So anyway, gist of it is, if it wasn't such a short book that I was nearly done with, I would DNF it. The writing is fine, but it's very fast paced, and it's one of those, like, I don't know if it's been written for reluctant readers because it would make sense because it is very short. But it's one of those short books where nothing's built up. We never just take time to be in the scenario. It's just, this needs to happen, now I want this to happen, okay, now something else has to happen. And I'm just not bothered. Because I think what happens is, in this sort of thing, I mean, it's called Camp Killer, you can kind of get the vibe. And I will give you a little gist of it, that basically at this summer camp, people keep getting attacked or like pranked or like attempts on their life or die, and it's just constant, and it just makes it feel unbelievable, you know? If it was a longer book and it was like, day 1 this person's been hurt, oh, we're all shook up, and then a few days pass and then, oh, this has happened, it becomes a little bit more like, right, okay, that makes sense, because it's believable if someone's doing it that they would need that time. Now, there is also a bit of a ghost element to this. I don't know if it's going to turn around and be like, yeah, this ghost is real, and like, fair enough. Maybe that's why everything happened so quick, but my battery's dying. Amazing. Basically, I'm not vibing with it. It isn't working for me. I don't really care. I will finish it because it's quick, and as I say, it's not like terrible, it's just not what I was looking for. So I'm hoping to finish that today and then maybe listen to some Les Mis. I'm not sure, but I am going up to the Fringe again today. I've got either 1 or 2 shows. If I only have the one show, it's at 9 o'clock tonight, but if I have both, like if I'm doing the other show, then that's at 6. So I've either got like 3 or 4 hours to read and do whatever, or I've got quite a few. 3 or 4 hours is still enough, but anyway, I don't know. I also have an art commission that I should really start. I only got it last night at midnight, but well, tonight. You know what I mean? I only got it a few hours ago, but I would like to start it because I haven't drawn very much in a while, and it's a dog, and I fell out of love with drawing dogs, so I need time. So anyway, I will update you at some point when I've changed clothes and brushed my hair. So I've just finished Camp Killer, and it is a Barrington Stoke book, so I'm going to be a little less harsh on the sort of pacing of it, which it's not even the pacing, it was just how everything just happened, but I get it. I think I said that I thought it could be Barrington Stoke, and for reluctant readers, so like I'm forgiving of it. It'll probably get 3 stars. It did pick up by the end, like by the end I was a bit like, okay, like where are we going, what's happening now? But yeah, finished the book. Don't feel as accomplished as I hoped I would. So, what time is it? It's 2:45. I should probably go and have a shower and get dressed. I'm very tired. But anyway, very pleased to have finished a book, even if I don't feel as accomplished as I hoped I would. My arms really hurt. I will check in with you when I do something else. In true Emma fashion, I went out, didn't film. I forgot. Basically, I forgot that I was doing a vlog, and that maybe not lying in my bed or sitting up in my bed would have made good content. But yeah, I went and saw Magical Bones, who I bumped into Magical Bones on Monday. I've seen Bones a few times. I was introduced to him 5 years ago today. 5 years ago today, I went and filmed like a pilot of a TV show about, I don't know what it was, but there was magicians, and I applied to go to it because because Colin Cloud was like having a part in it, and I was like, I want to go and see Colin, but I got put with Magical Bones. So 5 years ago today I saw Magical Bones. I've seen him at the Fringe. I must have seen him that year, and then I don't even know. I've seen him I can't math, okay? I know I must have seen him maybe that year, and then if I'm not that year, the next year, I don't know. But anyway, a year ago today I also saw Bones. So apparently August 23rd is the day that I go and see Magical Bones. So went along and saw him today. Spectacular. I was like used for one of the tricks that was really cool, and I got like a little souvenir. But yeah, so I got that as a souvenir, and he signed it for me, which was really sweet. And then I met up with one of my friends from the Rat Fancy, and we went and saw Vittorio Angeloni. He was very good, very funny. He definitely makes some risky jokes, and I know he's currently awaiting an autism assessment. I'm also autistic, if you didn't know. And it made for interesting points where I'm sitting going, I don't know if that was problematic, or like, you know, like he'll make a joke and I'm sitting there going, is he like taking the piss out of people that would think this, or does he feel this? You know, I found it hard to read at points, but there was definitely some very entertaining parts. Also, I took this selfie, and Vigo Venn, who won Britain's Got Talent, is in the background. That is what happens at the Edinburgh Fringe. Do you guys know what the Edinburgh Fringe is? Maybe not. But it is the world's biggest like arts and theatre festival, and basically the entire month of August Edinburgh is just filled to the brim with performers. You can't go 2 feet without being near a venue. There's like thousands of shows, theatre, musicals, dance, comedy, magicians, like any sort of performance. It's their immersive things. I went in a fucking shipping container, sat in a laundry cart with headphones on in the pitch black, and it was made to feel like I was going up and down an elevator. Yes, I paid for that experience. It was more than just that, but yeah. The Fringe is brilliant. I fucking love it. I am very, very sad that it's coming to an end for this year. I've just lost my train of thought entirely. Yeah, I'm sad the Fringe is ending, but anyway, that's what I've done this evening. Finished Welcome to Camp Killer, which I think I've just been calling Camp Killer, but I think I told you about that. Now I'm really quite tired, so I want to read, but I might just sleep. As far as I'm aware, I'm not doing anything tomorrow. Who knows? Good morning, afternoon. It has just turned 12, so it's now the afternoon. I haven't had breakfast. I'm going to have lunch. My lunch consists of a corner yogurt, the banana flakes, which are top tier, absolutely superior to everything out there, and Lunchables, which I refuse to call by their new name. If you want to know the new name, you can see it there. I fully disagree. They are Lunchables. I mean, maybe I should respect what they wish to be called, but it's an inanimate object. So, okay. Anyway, reading plans for today. There are none. I have finished my Kindle book. Last night, I always read on my Kindle before I go to bed. Like, I will, even if I know I'm not gonna read, I have to open it and read like a line or a page, just something, and then I can put it away. I can't just not open my Kindle at night. So I picked up, well, continued. So I decided to continue with The Moon Represents My Heart. No, I did start that, but I fully decided, no, I want to do it via the audiobook. And then I picked up the After School Detective Club? I can't remember what that book's called, but I just remembered that I started that. I was very tired last night. I've added another book to my collection of books I want to finish this week, within 3 weeks, the whatever. I haven't even started the library book. I need a Kindle book, and that's just how it went. So once I've had my lunch, I forgot that I got this bracelet making kit. My Amazon package came, was it Monday? Was it really only like 3-4 days ago? Anyway, my Amazon package came and I knew it was my Iron Brew and the cat's food, so I didn't open it because I didn't need them yet. Forgetting that this was in there, so I just remembered and dug it out so I can start making bracelets. The beads are like flat beads, if that makes sense. That's such a slow zoom, I'll just move. So like, you see what I mean? Oh, I'm still zooming. They're not round beads. So it's not your typical like round, like, friendship bracelet beads. I actually made this at Yalk in 2019 with Akemi Dawn Bowman, who's one of my favourite authors. That tattoo is for one of her books, Harley in the Sky. If you know, you know. I was on my Harley in the Sky bullshit back in the day. But yeah, made this with Akemi at her little workshop. Still my favourite thing I have from Yalk, because I got so much at Yalk, but this is the only thing I can definitively remember I got there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get another kit because there's some funky things I've seen people doing, because obviously everyone's making the bracelets for Taylor Swift. They're now getting made for the Jonas Brothers, which obviously I have a ticket for. Obviously I'm going to the Jonas Brothers, so I'm gonna make friendship bracelets, but I've seen some like really cool designs I want to try, but I don't. Well, it probably would work with these. It's just I would have to use so many fucking beads. I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna sit and watch some Criminal Minds while making some beads. So making some beads, making some bracelets. And if I feel like I'm not concentrating, I'm gonna put my audiobook on and try and finish Les Mis. I've only got about 3 hours left now. And yeah, I don't know. It would be nice to get some of Miriam Margolyes done as well. Or maybe start the Casey McQuiston. I'm tired. I'm very tired. I also forgot that I have an event on Saturday and I should really be doing stuff for that. And I also should really start this commission and just get it over with. I don't know, we'll see if I read today. I might check in with you guys and show you how my bracelet making goes. We'll see what happens. Well, I have a new hyperfixation. First of all, still in the pajamas, and I will be honest, I don't have to, but it's been 5 hours. I have sat here for 5 hours making bracelets, and I'm gonna go to Hobbycraft in a little bit because I think I have enough clasps to make 2 bracelets, 2 more bracelets. And I've tried to do just like tying them, but it snaps really easily. Like it does, they do stretch. I've made 5, so I've made like 1 an hour. I'm not using the clasps to take them off, but I think like they don't tie in knots very well. Like it slips loose. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? I'm not professional, but I think they just kind of need the clasp to keep it secure and keep it from like snapping where it's I don't know. But anyway, I think they look quite nice with the little clasp. I mostly watched Criminal Minds while making them, but I did stop for a little bit and listen to Les Mis, and I now only have 2.5 hours left to listen to, so that's great. I have just realised now that I've stopped how fucking hot it is in this room, and I'm I'm probably dehydrated because I don't think I've drank anything in the last 5 hours, so. But yeah, this is going to be my new thing now. I'm probably going to have to start selling these alongside my art as like an excuse to keep making them. I actually have a craft fair on Saturday and nothing to sell for it, so I could definitely spend tonight and tomorrow making bracelets. Okay, anyway, just a little update. I'll probably actually read for a bit now, or actually maybe I'll go and make dinner because I also haven't ate. Mind you, that's a normal acceptable amount of time. Have lunch at 12, dinner about 5:30, 6. I don't know. Anyway, I need to have a break because I have been non-stop bracelet making, but lot of fun. And I don't know if this will make sense to anyone, but when I hyperfixate on a craft, I often find I end up in pain because I've like hunched myself over and I've not realised, or like when I knit, that's really hard on my wrists. But although this is fiddly, it hasn't actually been like painful, so tentatively excited to potentially have a craft that is like good for me. My hair, why does it look like it needs washed as if I didn't just wash it yesterday? Anyway, maybe because I've not brushed it. Just really brush my hair. Brush your hair, don't let it get tangled. Hello, we've changed location. I decided I was not gonna just have this entire vlog be in my bedroom. So we're in the rat room while I sort some meds and drop things. Yesterday kind of turned to shit. I can't remember what I last updated with. I think it was about 5 o'clock when I showed you all the bracelets I'd made and I was going to Hobbycraft. Didn't film when I went to no, I did, but I think I filmed it all in portrait mode. So anyway, went to Hobbycraft, bought 20 quid's worth of bracelet making supplies, bought some more stuff on Amazon as well because what I really needed were clasps, and that's what they didn't have in Hobbycraft. But I did get more stretchy elastic, so hopefully I can maybe make some tied bracelets, although I'm struggling to actually tie them, so we'll see. But anyway, today's plan is to just sit and make bracelets, although my back does hurt, so I need to find a better position. But anyway, got home, was sorting dinner, and just as dinner was ready, I came up the stairs because I had to give Piggy some of his meds, and he just was not in a good way. He's not been in a good way for a little while, but I just looked at him and was like, we gotta let you go. So Piggy was put to sleep last night, which was very sad. I know I haven't like introduced you guys, these are his little footprints that look like giraffes. These, like, I don't know if you can see it. To me, rat footprints kind of look like giraffe heads. But yeah, I know I haven't like introduced you guys to the rats. I've been planning to do a meet my rats video since I only had 6 rats, and I've kept putting off because now I have somewhere around 40 rats. I've had rats come and go. I'm a little bit confused with how many I have. But yeah, just there's more rats now, but then also I just feel bad that I never got around to introducing you to the first rats. Maybe I did. I know that on lives you guys saw some of them because people used to ask, but yeah, I don't know, it just felt a bit weird coming in to do like a meet my rats video and knowing that there's some that aren't here. And then of course the longer it goes with like not introducing you to the rats, I'm always like, oh, I'll just do a little in memoriam. That means I've got to find pictures of every single rat that has passed away, and like some of them died 2 years ago. That's a lot of scrolling because I've only recently had the smarts to start putting photos of rats into albums. So if I have, you know, a singular photo of a certain rat, I add it to their little photo album. But I definitely won't easily find all like I don't know how many rats I've had that have died. 20? Well, excuse my little tripod. Like, all of these canvases are footprints of rats that have died, and it's not even all of the rats. That's a lot. I think it's all but maybe a couple, to be fair, but yeah. I'm stopping doing this. I know I showed you Piggy's footprints, but he was one of my foundation rats for my rattery, so I kind of felt like he deserved footprints. Listen, once you get to this point where you have so many rats, you've got to try and be realistic, and it's like, I can't afford to individually cremate all of my rats now. I do have some cremated, like the first sort of 6 or so that died. The rest are in my freezer while I decide what to do with them, because there are some that I want to get cremated. My cat is yelling at me. But anyway, Taco, Taco. So yeah, this is Taco. He is a novella. That's what my rattery is called, Novella Rats. He's a very good boy. He takes his meds very well. He's got heart failure, so he's on some medication for that, and it fully helps. Like, you wouldn't know there's anything wrong with him now, so we're very pleased about that, aren't we, bud? Taco's dad was my favourite rat, and I lost him pretty unexpectedly. Like, I found him with, like, he lost use of his back legs very suddenly, and so, like, we tried to help him out for a couple days, and by the time I had to put him to sleep, I knew that I was going to be putting him to sleep, but obviously I wasn't expecting it to do it at that point. But yeah, your nails. We need to cut your nails, they're very long. So yeah, this is one of my many rats. I'm not going to introduce you to them all in this video. I don't even think you can see any, because the girls are normally in this cage, but they're over in a slightly small cage, a much smaller cage. All the ropes and things for their cage are being cleaned, so they're in a little temporary cage at the minute. You giving me kisses? You give me kisses? Can I get kisses? No? But yeah, a trigger warning if you don't like rats, I guess. You're definitely gonna see rats on this channel. But anyway, plans for today: make bracelets, read books. Sorry, I'm touching your eyeball. Well, I think I've had a successful day so far anyway. I'm probably gonna make more because it is only about 6 o'clock. I'm gonna go and make dinner now. So maybe I'll read a bit later. I don't know.
Well done. Well done. And again, everyone's a winner. Everyone's a winner. Well done, everyone.
Hello. I'm gonna make this quick because I think I've decided I'm gonna end this vlog with this clip and possibly start another vlog tomorrow and kind of go back to weekly vlogs just to get back into it, because realistically I haven't read much this vlog, and this just kind of feels like getting back into the swing of things, because I feel like most of these clips are me going, oh, I done this and I didn't film. For example, today I done quite a lot and I only got a few clips on my phone that I might just overlay or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, today was a really good day. I didn't read a fucking thing, and I'm probably not going to read tomorrow. It was my mum's like village day. So it started down at the field at her village. There were stalls, which I had one of. I sold quite a few bracelets actually, I'm very pleased. I probably have broken even, if not made a bit of profit. If I was to like sit and work out the exact cost of the materials of everything that I've made, like I've done okay, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not mad about it, I'm quite pleased. I also won a bottle of whiskey that costs £55 on the tombola, so loving that. There was this village day with the stalls and a tea tent, and there was some races for the kids and some fancy dress competitions and a whole load of fun. And then in the evening we were at the village hall with a local band who were spectacular, and there was a lot of alcohol at the very cheap bar where the bartenders were also drinking. And so as the night went on, the drinks stayed the same price, but you got a fuck ton more alcohol in them. And I'm not a drinker. Like, I don't drink typically. Like, I'm not someone who's like, oh, I've had a long week, I'm gonna have a drink. I drink socially. So at events, birthday, things like anywhere where there's a gathering and people are drinking, I will also drink. And I I did that tonight, and I don't know if it's obvious. To me right now, I feel like I'm doing pretty good, but maybe editing Emma's sitting there going, you are fucking wasted. I'm not wasted, I don't think. I feel like I've done okay, but I'm not certain that I haven't drank beyond my threshold. So I feel like tomorrow I might wake up and be a bit hungover. So I feel like we just end this vlog here, and maybe I start a new reading vlog next week where I actually fucking read. But for now, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna eat my Gouda and chorizo rollitos, and also my Gouda and pepperoni rollitos. Hope that that somehow just suddenly negates all effects of alcohol on my system and I wake up tomorrow feeling refreshed. But right now it was really hot today, so sitting outside has me exhausted, so I just want to sleep. So food, meds, sleep, and we'll try again with reading next week. If you've watched this vlog, I hope you've enjoyed it. It was the first one back. I've tried. It's not great, I'm sure. Yeah. I really hope this clip isn't just a complete fucking mess and I have to just in editing be like, I was drunk, so I had to film this ending instead. But anyway, thank you for watching. It really means a lot. I'm gonna get myself to bed now because this is too much.